Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the continuation of Kitch Witch Tarot, the reading that I started and was going to complete the same day, but the nausea came back, and so I couldn't do it yesterday, or the night before, or yesterday. So, something like that. Time is kind of glitching lately here too. It's just kind of bizarre. Anyway, this is the continuation of the last reading I did. I told you to come back and we'll get to the extended version of it. So I want to go ahead and recap this, and I made a couple notes, things that I missed the first time, which drives me crazy. After the video's over, I don't edit, so I don't add things and delete things and all that kind of stuff. So we just go with what we have, and if we miss things, we miss them. So this time, it was convenient to do a continuation because I got to realize a couple things that I did miss the first time. Okay, so basically, these cards came out while I was shuffling, and then every card was subsequent after that. These came out right after, directly after. These came out after I shuffled again. They popped out. So basically, you're doing it. You're making your wish fulfillment come true. You're doing the work, raising your vibration, and something from the past, partnership, a love, threw you off. Just threw you off balance. It was a rejection on somebody's part. But now you've got these two divine counterparts and the Knight of Cups in the middle, which a lot of these came up the previous reading before the first one too. So they're kind of reiterating the same thing. But yeah, this one will come up and this one will come up. So basically, these are two divine sacred counterparts, and this is the Knight incoming love offer, something in that cup you've been waiting for. Very good cards, a lot of major arcana cards, which means it's something significant and profound in your life. So I'm just recapping what we have already. So yeah, what you've worked for and what you have been working for and doing the work after this disappointment. It's sacred and divine. It's coming in. Your rewards are coming in. And the wish fulfillment card and the major wish fulfillment card and the minor wish fulfillment card were the reading before this one, the original one, were back to back. So they came out again. And it's interesting to note, I forgot to mention, this is a different deck. The reading before this first part of this reading, the very one before that, where the same cards had come out again, this is a different deck. I didn't use this deck on the other one. So the duplicates that have come out on this deck are not from the two other decks I used in the other reading. They're duplicates from a totally different deck. So that was interesting to note. I also want to make a shout out to my good friend Lisa and Josephina, and I hope that both of you get good news. I'm remotely sending you healing, love, and light, and I want good news and healing for both of you. I love you both. Today is, pardon me, today is June 8th, 2026. We want to mention that. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, and then so, victory over this partnership. Whatever threw you off in the past, see, this is also counterpart card. Counterparts, counterparts. These two cards are counterparts. We're getting a lot of counterparts, and we're getting more as we move over here. So this counterpart card, love, you have victory over that situation, and justice is coming to you, and you're getting a rebirth. And the reading before that with different deck, as I said, the other two decks, also these two cards came out right next to each other. They're both the cards of healing and rebirth. The major arcana, the minor arcana, healing and rebirth, healing and rebirth. So very interesting. This deck was not involved in the original reading where these cards came out. Okay, so then we have another major. A lot of majors. Keep that in mind. The Chariot. So the energy, things moving towards the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles energy. You're moving towards your King of Pentacles energy, which is the independent, wealthy, successful, generous, confident, secure, sovereign king. You have created this. You've created wish fulfillment from disappointment. Divine counterparts, sacred divine has come in. Something, your wish fulfillment that in the past was lost, put you out in the cold, right here. Something, partnership, love from the past was rejected. Something went awry. So this situation that left you out in the cold for your wish fulfillment, you have victory over that situation now. Justice for your rebirth. The energy, you're moving towards your King of Pentacles energy. You have created, you planted these seeds, you watered them. This is what you're reaping, what you've sown. And healing, healing. You did the work for healing. Okay. And then on the bottom of the deck, I took out two because they were both majors. I always look at the bottom of the deck. It will tell you what's underlying, what maybe you don't see is happening around you that you don't see. And it was a major, so I looked beneath it. And if it's another major, I take them both. I keep taking the majors until they stop. So we had the Hermit and the Hanged Man. So whatever had you stuck, the Hanged Man, whatever had you stuck, and you were trying to figure out or get your success, the Hermit, what you were seeking, it's yours. What you have sought, that once had you stuck, is yours, which is the card below that. It's the card of you having it. It's yours. So that just reinforces what I was saying. I just noticed that. Okay. I also wanted to note, I made little notes here about the sixes. It was the original reading was the 6-6 love portal that I keep referring to. That was the first one. And then a lot of duplicates from this third-party deck that wasn't involved in the love portal reading. A lot of these cards have come back out again in this deck. So it was a love portal, 6-6. June 6 is the love portal day because 6 is the lover's card, is the major arcana number 6. So June is the sign of the Gemini, the twins, another counterparts. And it's a love portal, 6-6. Because it's the lovers, it's the double lovers. So it's a significant day. It's a love portal. I did a reading on that day. Many of these cards came out that are here again from this different deck. And I also forgot to mention, okay, so at 6-6 I did the love portal reading. And then this is a 6. Major Arcana 6. This is a 6. 6 of Cups. And 6 of Wands. Victory. So, yeah. And goes in league with the 6-6 portal reading. Wanted to mention that because this is kind of saying the same thing the first one did and a lot of the repeat cards. Okay, let's move on. We did that. Now, let's go over here and see what we can see. I'm going to lay more cards down. I'm going to start with another deck of tarot. Then we're going to use Kev's tarot / oracle deck. And then I'm going to go into strictly oracle deck. And then we'll wrap it up and see what we have to see that can elaborate on these cards I already have. It's difficult to shuffle over other cards without making a mess. So I'm not going to be anal about it, but I am going to another crown. That love. Okay. Let's see what comes out here. 9 of Wands. So you've closed out that cycle. This cycle here, closed out. You did the work. See? You've done the work. Went through battle. But you have victory now. 5 of Cups. This is the card of sadness and regret. So something here happened that left you in sadness and regret. But that cycle's ended now, and you've got a victory over that. Ace of Cups. The Ace of Love. See that cup? Your cup runneth over. See that generous hand coming from the clouds, handing you that success. Cups, love, watery things, all good things. Here's your ace. This is what this reading was missing, was an ace. Ace of Cups goes next to the lovers. 7 of Pentacles. That's a duplicate. This is the work you've done. They're underlining and stressing and emphasizing the work you've done. You've manifested this. That's a duplicate. You did the work. Justice, another duplicate, okay? You're getting justice for all of this stuff that you have had to overcome. You're getting justice for that. King of Swords. This came out in the Love Portal reading. We had triplicates in the King of Swords. King of Swords is an air sign. It relates to June. We're doing readings about the June Love Portal. And it is still June, still Gemini. King of Swords, the King of Communication, the King of Mental Quickness, mental clarity, mental processing, the King of Clarity. The King of, like I said, clear communication. Okay, he didn't come out this time, but triplicate in the Love Portal reading. So we'll put him on the King of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. That also came out, I believe, in the Love Portal reading. 9 is also an ending of a cycle, but this is your good ending. This is your independent success. You made it. You made it. You did it, and you made it. Your independent success. See? 11, 11. The 2 wands on each side indicate the 11, 11, which is a 4, which is grounding, balanced. And there you go. Judgment. This also came out. I believe it was a triplicate also in the love portal reading. Interesting. It's coming out again too. So you got your justice here. You've got your justice and your judgment. So we're going to put that over there. Judgment is you've done the healing. Let's move on now. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Queen energy, grounding, earth energy. Okay. We're going to do some of this Kev's tarot plus a few oracle added to his tarot. And then we'll take out the strictly oracle decks and we'll see what the heck's going on here. Alrighty. Queen of Wands. Manifesting Queen. See, you have done this and manifested this stuff yourself. Three of Cups. More cups. Celebrating successful harvest, which over here, you have reaped what you sown. Hanged Man. Well, that is a duplicate from the bottom one we had. So, something that you were stuck on previously, or clarity is incoming. If you haven't achieved it yet, it is incoming. Seven of Swords, because you recalibrated and attacked things from a different angle, and now you have success. False person. Whatever happened in the past, somebody was a false person. Nine of Swords, which led to nightmares and sadness, but also the ending of that cycle. Another 9. This is the third 9, so we've got 3 9s here, which means ending of cycles. The World, which is an ending card, so I'm going to stop using this deck now because it's the ending card. It's the last card of the major arcana. The World is the culmination of all the major arcana, the whole deck of tarot, in fact. So the World card. So you have, or you are coming to an ending of that cycle. And the bottom is Knight of Pentacles, which means you are arriving. You are there. You may not see it yet because it's on the bottom. Things you may not see, things that are maybe hidden still, but are there. It's just as all the same. They are there. And so it's indicating that you are arriving to this destination. Okay. Let's pull out some strictly oracle cards now. We will ring a bell, bust some energy. We will. We're going to start with one that I didn't use in the first part of this reading in my last video. The Tangled Love. Tangled Love. Okay. I love the photograph of the black and white with the little red heart and the kitty cats. That's for you, Josephina. We love you. Get better, my dear. Okay, these want to pop out. We're going to do these. Opposites attract. Spirit got you. Let us read these. Opposites attract. Bad boy, different beliefs, insane attraction, balance each other out. Sometimes opposites are a better fit than the two like kinds. Okay, Spirit got you. It's one thing you need to know. Spirit's got your back. Protection signs, you're guided. Okay, so just know that you're guided. And opposites can attract, so keep your mind open. Let's see what else you guys got to say. What's going on with the collective? What do they need to know? What are they going through? People that are watching, what do I need to tell them? What don't they see? What's going on around them? Let's see if you can bring something out on your own. What's going on around them? Okay. Make it rain. Blessings, entrepreneurship, manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, windfall or promotion. See that? That's what we've been saying. You're coming to this clearing here. You're making this happen. It says right over here, you did the work. Judgment. You did the work. Rebirth, healing, rebirth. Okay, what else you guys have to say? Just trying to get a little more clarity on what we're talking about today. Woo. Oh, darn it. That one wanted to come up, but it got lost in the shuffle. Literally. Oh, and figuratively. Tangled Love. Tell us some more. Tell us more, mi amor. We want more. This one wants to come out. Contemplation. Sketchy, unsure of you, playing games, weighing out options. Yeah, you got that player energy again, which kind of could have been in the past there. Take it as it resonates with you. Uh-oh. Everything will mean something different to everybody, and some things don't apply. Save them for later, or let them go to somebody else. What do you have to say to us, Spirit? Give us a couple more and we'll switch decks. See what we got. Cosmic nudges. Intuitive hits. Soul maps. Follow the signs. I was just seeing something online about soul maps, and I was preoccupied. I'm trying to remember what it was. Soul maps. Cosmic nudges. Listen to the cosmos. Listen to the divine. It's like anything else. It's a frequency. If you dial it in, you can hear messages. You can hear what they're telling you. But you got to quiet the noise around you, or you can't hear anything from the divine. You got to make space to hear it. Okay. Right place, right time. Alignment, divine timing, meant to be. So trust your intuition. Because some people could be players, you know. These player type jokers energy. But this is just saying cosmic nudges, right time, right place. Listen to your intuition. It'll never lead you wrong. On the very bottom it says hurting, crying, depressed, pain and sorrow, feeling rejected. Well, these could be some underlying feelings for people. And it's not such a surprise, you know, in this world that people have these kinds of feelings. But you know what? Nothing lasts forever. Nothing's permanent. Everything changes. Eventually the energy will change, and it will get better if you go in that direction. Oh, excuse me, I hit the microphone. Hope that didn't cause an issue. Okay, here we go. What's the news? We're going to use what's the news cards. I used these in the last one. I was doing them on the split, so we're just going to see if they offer up anything on their own, or if we're going to have to extract a message. One of these, I noticed last time I was shuffling, one of these is upside down. I can tell because the colors are upside down on one, but yep, I saw it again. It'll come up one of these times. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Okay. Sneaky link. Hidden lover, low-key situationship, side piece. Yeah, that's that other energy there, that user energy. So follow your intuition. Cosmic nudges. Spirit got you. We had 3 of those. Spirit got you. And then right here with these divine counterpart cards, don't forget that. The Hierophant. Incoming love offer. The High Priestess. Okay, and then even that one. Okay, so we had cosmic nudges. Spirit got you. And there was another one similar to that. Right time, right place. So Spirit got you. Cosmic nudges, right time, right place. What's that telling you? Spirit got you. Trust yourself. Trust the messages from the Spirit. They're giving you cosmic nudges if you pay attention, and you'll be in the right time in the right place. Okay, that one didn't come out organically. That's not even supposed to be in there. There was one I took out. It's just every now and then there's a card that's just never going to apply, and even if it did, I'm not going there, so I take them out. But anyway, not often, but just stuff that is just not a subject I would ever breach, even if it came up, because I'm dealing with the divine collective, and some are just too specific to be bringing up. Legal. Okay, again, justice. You're getting justice for something that you have really struggled hard and long for, and been striving and looking for. Court paperwork filed. Okay, it could be literal. If you have court situation, looks like you're gonna get justice. And let's hope you're on the right side of that. LOL. But yeah, but it could just mean over here we have justice twice already. Well, this is basically the oracle version of the justice card. So consider that a triplicate. Justice, justice, justice. Take it as it resonates with you, literal or figuratively, or both. And then this came out again. It was either in this first one or in the Love Portal reading. Cupping season. Yeah, this is the Love Portal reading. Single and ready to mingle, ready for a real relationship, on the hunt. So you may be getting there, but be careful for those players. The player energy cards keep coming up. They came up in the Love Portal reading as well. So beware of that. Sorry, I keep bumping up against the mic, but I guess that doesn't affect you. Just to note, on the bottom of what's the news is skirt. Quick getaway, the runner escaping. See, there's some kind of user avoidant energy that you need to be aware of. They keep bringing it up. In the midst of all the success and all these divine counterparts, there is something, there's always an agent ready to derail you when you start moving forward, evolving, making strides. There's always going to be. So you need to be on the lookout for them. Not everybody has your best interests at heart. And don't listen to people's words. Pay attention to their behavior and their patterns, because that will tell you who they really are. Everybody tells who they are and don't even realize it. You just have to know what to look for. And you have to be observant and watch. Don't react. Just watch what they do. One of my favorite sayings is, let people do what they want to do. Then you'll know what they'd rather do. And that'll tell you everything you need to know. So I follow that school of wisdom. I follow that. Because basically, when you know human nature, you never see things at face value again. Alrighty, here we go. Joint evolution. You and others are growing together, supporting each other. This is the direction we're headed. Yep. False people, gone. This is what we're headed. Yeah, I don't let false people linger in my peripheral or my perimeter. The real story, the true story will come to light. This has come out a lot lately. You see all these cards, right? Same ones come out. There's a reason. Push and pull. There's that user avoidant energy again. The one who wants to keep you confused because clarity exposes their game. The push and pull in the relationship causes emotional instability. That's your tell. Ditch it. Boundaries respected. The other person respects your personal space and boundaries. When you do that, when you ditch those losers, this is what you end up replacing it with. And that's what the message has been lately. And that's what they're trying to say. So I'm going to stop with these oracle cards. I think it's pretty clear. And we could go on and on and on, but when the cards start repeating the same message, it's pretty much time to close it out. Let me see. I'm going to pull a couple from the Kipperish and see where it's going, and we're going to take it from there. Oh, that's right. I did that. Well, it came up. I never reconciled that deck. Remember in that last video, I shuffled wrong and a bunch of cards got in there. Okay, this is from the Ahelna that we had out on the Love Portal reading, I believe. They said they're just not ready. That was your cue not to wait. This came out, on the Love Portal reading, talking about the avoidance in the users and the runner energy and the ones who aren't going to invest in you. Don't invest in people who aren't investing in you. And don't listen to their words. Watch their patterns, their behavior. Don't park your heart in someone else's construction zone. If they're not ready, don't stand around like emotional scaffolding. Move along. And the counterpart that came out with that was the one that said, if they tell you they're still trying to find themselves, help them get lost. I also like that one. If they tell you they're still trying to find themselves, that's a BS, cop-out excuse, avoidant excuse, and help them get lost. Good advice. Okay. Kippa-ish. What you got to say? Expectation. Okay. Expect love. Expect enamor. So expect the right counterpart, the Hierophant. Spirit got you. Cosmic nudges, right time, right place. Hierophant, High Priestess, incoming love offer. See that? Expect love. Expect love. Next two cards. Oh, look at that. The next one I've got is love offer. So this goes there. Expect to love. Incoming love offer. Okay, here we go. I'm going to just do away with the rest of this reading, and we're going to focus on this, okay? Hierophant. Pardon me. Incoming love offer, High Priestess, intuitive woman, sacred divine counterpart. Incoming love offer. And this is saying expect love offer. Incoming love offer. See that? Expect love and love offer. The next card is work, labor, efforts. This is over here. We're going to bring these over. Okay. These were duplicates plus that other one that meant the same thing. Where'd that go? Wasn't there? Harvest. I think yeah, harvest. Because that can mean harvest, celebrating your harvest. And this is your harvest, dude. So, and then harvest. Work, labor, efforts. Look at that. 4 of those. I like it. Hello. This is incoming for you. This is incoming. Expect. Hello. Expect. And it's from the divine. It's for the work you've done. The divine has noticed you and has been watching all of us. The ones who have done the work, the ones who project love and light, even when they're getting nothing but darkness and bullshit back. You still project love and light. The divine sees you, and this is what is incoming for you. The divine counterparts. The divine dudes. Can't make this stuff up, right? So the emotional pain from the past. And I knew these. I was looking at these right now. I'm like, these are going to be coming over here soon, too. I knew they would be. Emotional pain from the past. See, you've done the healing. More of the duplicates from the love portal reading. You've done the healing, and you're getting the healing and rebirth, the emotional pain. You've done the work. And evil eye. People putting emotional pain on you. You've healed from that. You've done the work. Rebirth healing. Rebirth healing, emotional pain, evil eye. False. That was false. What these people put on you was false. It was something that they projected on you that was theirs, and you should never have owned that. Poverty. Yeah, it wasn't yours. It was theirs. You should never have owned that. It wasn't yours to own. So know that now, because you're an earth angel. The divine has said so. The divine says you're an earth angel. See this? Divine counterparts. Because you are an earth angel. Love spell. Because you spread love. You spread love. And look at this. Look at... I'm going to stop right here at the bottom of the deck, North Node. You're in your North Node, which people who don't know much about astrology means that you're ascending. You're your highest vibrational frequency. You're your best version of yourself because you've worked for it. You through your blood, sweat, and tears, and your suffering, and your sheer will. You've earned that. You worked for it. The divine sees it. That's your reward. Okay, we're going to close up because this is what it's telling you. And I appreciate you being here. I apologize that it took so long to complete that, but you know what? The energy lately, it's the Schumann resonance. The heartbeat of the planet has been spiking. It's been having blackouts and whiteouts and holding high frequencies for hours and hours. And whenever that happens, the rest of us are getting these nausea, dizzy symptoms, and all kinds of body aches and insomnia and just issues. And it's across the board, and that's what's been happening. Every time it spikes, my nausea comes back. I was nausea and vomiting for 5 days last week for no reason. I'm perfectly fine otherwise. It wasn't food. Other people ate all the food I ate. Nobody else got sick. I wasn't sick otherwise. It was just this nausea and vomiting that would come on, and it subsides. And I've noticed after the fact, I've been following this group page of Human Resonance, and every time I get this sick nausea feeling is when the heartbeat of the planet has spiked. So it's energetic, you guys, and I apologize, but nothing can be done about it. When it strikes, it strikes. So thank you for being here with me, and I'm so glad we got this wrapped up, and I'm happy that you're here. And again, I love you, Josephina, and my sweet Lisa, my good friend and fellow Scorpio energy. The best and all the healing to you. This is Kitch Witch Tarot signing out. Thank you, my friends, for being here. Ciao for now.